Hello, this is Sabrina at Piedra Luna Tarot 808 with the zodiac reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising in regards to the personality traits of the sign that is most compatible with you, or like the characteristics, personality characteristics of your soulmate. I'm using the Pasta Tarot, which I'm sure you will enjoy as a Taurus. It's pretty fun and inclusive, and it's brand new. It just came out, and I've been using it for all the signs. So for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I wasn't expecting all this romance here on these cards. But it's beautiful. I love it, actually. Let's see. We have the following for you. We have, let me move the light because it's not at its best. Yeah, that's better. We have the King of Cups, the King of Ripiena here in this tarot deck. We have the Star and the King of Minuta, which would be the King of Pentacles. So quite the strong romantic energy, quite the what everybody envisions as the perfect partner with the King of Ripiena. And here we have the Queen of Cups as well. So we have an energy of a person that, and as well with the dice that I got, I have the energy of Neptune. So it would be a person that is deep on their emotions, they're mature on their emotions, they're very loving, they're very caring, they are probably very touchy-feeling, which is a big thing for Taurus, of course. You're into the body, you're into physicality, you're into the pleasures of the body, of course. And with the Star, it's a person that brings you a lot of hope, a lot of magic and clarity in your life. They know what they're going. They are like the perfect partner, like from heaven sent. And as well, with the King of Minuta, they're also very ambitious. With the King of Pentacles, they're very ambitious, and just like you, they enjoy physical luxuries. They enjoy the comfort of physical things. They enjoy the comfort of financial independence. They know where they want to get at, and as well, King of Minuta, or the King of Pentacles, is a king that didn't build his kingdom in one day. The Pentacles is an energy that takes time and dedication and discipline in order to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Like, he's relaxing and he's enjoying his wine, but because now it's time to enjoy it, because they put all the energy and the discipline into making it happen. But as well, it would be a person that is very balancing, knowing that life is not only about achieving financial security, which is of course very important for you as well, but also about enjoying that enjoying that financial security and embracing life. And like here, where he's of course on a boat and he's having the good life. It's a person that is very embracing of the pleasures of life. They know that if they work hard, they play hard. Like, if they work hard, they enjoy life in a grand way. And this is also the way that they would establish a relationship with you, in the sense that they want to provide, or they want the both of you to have financial stability. They will work side by side with you and will have the discipline to achieve the goals that both of you have set yourself up to. You will, with the Star in the middle, you would have similar goals in life and similar visions in life. And the most important here, with the King and the Queen of Cups, this is a very loving relationship. This is a relationship I envision like puppy love. I envision like a person that is lovey-dovey, like cats can be lovey-dovey. Someone that is loves physical pleasures. They love hugging people. They enjoy sex in the sense of it being a a sacred, special place of where they would, of course, want to be close to you. It's very important in the relationship to have a good sexual connection, and it would be a connection that is not. It surpasses the. Of course, the physical is very important, but it is an emotional connection, a soul connection, a loving connection, like those kind of love stories that is they're always holding hands. So I envision Paul Newman and what was the name of his wife, Natalie Wood something, Woodbridge, I think, or well, his wife, of course. She was very an important actress, but I'm losing her name right now. Even on the old age, there's actually a story of someone that was in Paris, and they saw, like, they were in a cafe, and they saw, like, very early in the morning, a couple, an older couple with already gray hair, and they were holding hands, and then they sat in a bench, and he put his head on her lap, and she was caressing his hair, and they were like just like teenagers, like they just fell in love, and of course it was evident that they've been together for a long time, and it was actually Paul Newman and his wife. They were always close together. This would be a person that would the two of you would gravitate to be like sitting next to each other, and not in an imbalanced way, in a very loving way. Like you always want to be touching them. You always want to have like at least touching their knee when you're sitting next to each other. You're always looking at, both of you are looking for each other's gaze. You have your shoulder, your arm around their shoulder. It's a very loving connection that people all around can tell that it's true love, that is like a soulmate feeling, and how deep it goes. And of course here with, actually I switched it around, with the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups, it's like the ultimate relationship. It could be well, it depends, of course. I'm not going to say that all Taurus want to have children. Maybe you, instead of children, you want to have projects in common. So whatever resonates with you. But if you want to have children, it would be a person that you know that's the person that you want. That, like, if you're a male, you'll say that's the mother of my children. If you're a female, or well, regardless of your gender, whatever gender you like, you would say, yeah, that's the father of my children. You immediately know that they belong in your life, and your heart would be the one to let you know, like both of you, you know that is your soulmate, and that you want to make a life together, be it that you have family or that you have projects together. And here with the Knight of Quarta, which is actually the Knight of Wands, there's also this factor of passion, of pleasure, of indulgence, from staying up all day, like whenever you're free and you're not in your discipline plan, the both of you, of staying up, of staying actually in bed, making love all day, and eating food on the bed, and indulging in food that you love, or watching a movie together after making love and eating something delicious, or having food brought up to your apartment or your house. It's the ultimate relationship. And here with the Three of Quarta, which is the Three of Wands, when you meet this person, you can see yourself, both of you can see yourself having a future with this person. You're also very dreamy, the two of you. You have projects that you dream about in the future, that you're looking forward for things to happen. You also have the patience. This person will have your patience stores of knowing that in life it takes time and discipline to achieve the things that you want to achieve, to get to the summit, especially with the synchro signs. Here we have, again, the star. So it's a person that is like the person that is meant for you. And it's like someone that brings you so much hope and magic and clarity into your life. And it is definitely like, it feels like each other is a gift of heaven to the other. It's a person with the pyramid that, of course, they have their goals, they're go-getters, they have established high expectations on their workplace or whatever they want to achieve. They have high, they put their mind up to a high place, and they're the kind of person that gets there, they get to the summit because they know that slow and steady wins the race, which is a very Taurus kind of thing. So they don't mind about time passing because they know time is going to pass anyways, and that the only way to achieve things that are long lasting is actually slow and steady and with that discipline. But here with this beautiful sign, which is a person relaxing, they also know the importance of taking your time with your discipline, because you're a lot of like work, work, work. But also Taurus has this side of knowing that you also, in order not to get burnt out, in order to actually keep yourself on the road, that it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, not a sprint, that relaxing and taking pleasure in things and having pleasurable things is important, and relaxing and having your lazy days in between the days of discipline. And let's see what else here with the dice. It would be a person, because we have here Mercury that shares your ideals or your way of thinking. It would be a person that is also places a lot of importance on romance, on having a good romantic relationship, on being nurturing, on being loving, on making love, on being nice to the other, on remembering the things that the other person likes, and having like special gifts for them, and knowing that the constancy of being loving is what makes a great relationship that lasts lifetimes. Here we have Neptune, again, which is very much the energy of the cups, of going very deep, of actually having like a merging of souls, of hearts, of being super romantic. Like this feels like a super romantic relationship. Would be people that are not afraid of the unknown, because you know that they know that, just like you, that the unknown is part of life, and by going slow and steady, everything comes out in the open, and you get to understand how you get to, everything under the sun gets to be known as time passes. So it's not a person that is afraid of uncertainty. They don't mind uncertainty because they know time is going to pass. With Capricorn, of course, it's a person that has, and the Ten of Pentacles, go-getter. It's very ambitious. They want to have financial security in their life. They like luxuries, from to be well dressed, to have good wine or good alcohol, good food, the pleasurable and nice things that money can buy. They enjoy that as well a lot. Here with the 12, it has that Pisces energy of merging with each other, of that unconditional love that you have between the two of you. We have here this is the Knight of Quarta, but this is the Page of Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. They have like ideas, and they're on like they bring up ideas on pleasurable things that the both of you can do when you're on your resting time. They also know the structure is important. They're financially, or they want to be financially independent as well. They know the comfort that brings, and the security and the peace of mind that can bring. Of course, with the Four of Swords, they know the importance of rest, of taking a rest in between all the discipline that you have as a Taurus. Here we have more Pisces energy, again, very much like would be a person that is also a humanitarian, that cares about others, because if you care so much about another person and you can connect with their heart and their soul, of course that extends to other people. So it would be also a person that is interested in doing good things for others, that cares for others. They care for their family, they care for their friends, and they care for humanity as a whole. And they with the Fool, they're madly in love with you. You are like, I feel like puppy love, like teenager love, like that stage in your life never goes away. It always stays with you. This is beautiful. I mean, who doesn't want this kind of thing? And on regards to where you can find this person, that's kind of, you could find them while you're both relaxing in whatever kind of place where one can relax. Maybe, that sounds strange, but maybe you find them in a store where they sell sofas, or they sell like super comfy beds, or where they sell things for comfort. It could be just like here with the star and the gift. It just could be like a synchronicity. They just show up in your life. Maybe it could also be while you're going through your career and you're going slow and steady, and you meet them on that path of whatever you're working on becoming the best out there. You could meet them in that kind of a road. If you'd like a personal reading, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, my information is below. Having a campaign, a 33.3% discount coupon for any verified referral you send my way. And I wish you the best. Like, this is, oh my God, I want to be a Taurus. I do have my Taurus in the 12th sign. I hope that brings me something like this. This is like the perfect couple. Like, I envision Paul Newman and his wife, Natalie Woodridge, I think. Well, I'll put the name below. But they had a beautiful relationship. It was amazing. It was the perfect relationship. And that's what I feel is what the cards have for you in store. Lucky you, Taurus. Blessings.